EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Panther Street.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And even though this is a top-5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Check that, street. 18, 5 here. Hurt. Ready.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Myers in motion right. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Second and 9 now from the 21. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now in the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
On first down, Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Broncos sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. On the option to give to Williams here. And some room to work. 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 34 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Nix. That's complete to Troutman, right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Nix. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They're there for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And it's going to be the final play of this first. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Bobcats. Hey, Brad.
In motion left goes Myers.
Buffalo 18. Tempo. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Raiders.
On the jump. Go check. Riggs.
In motion left goes Myers.
18 Rattler. Go, Riggs, go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
18, Pioneer. Warriors 17. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Okay, break.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
7 Pirates. Drop 60.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Go street. 79 Broncos.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Tucker. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Third. Right there, right. Hey, smash Broncos.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Aaron Browning make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive.
70 Rangers.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders.
And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Check. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Pass the street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Ready.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Hurt. Mustang 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught by Tucker. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
19.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hey, check that street. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Broncos in their hurry up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. To throw on 2nd down. Nix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Nix work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' fate. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Greg Dulcich, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, Trey Tucker escapes the defender. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First down, Raiders.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 50, trap 50.
Back to throw here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Cut 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he's out right at the 25. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And running with power here. Still going. Inside the 20, Javonte Williams. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. They go play action here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Mustang 19 Lions.
First down, Las Vegas.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Try to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A give to Williams, running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Looking to throw. Nix.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix.
This one swung out to Williams.
Touchdown!
Javonte Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Nick Bonito
from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
This is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On the ball, now.
Back to throw. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here.
Go check.
First down, Raiders.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Warriors 70.
And the Raiders first down.
60 Maverick. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps, to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders! Trey Tucker, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Raiders 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Got it, ready?
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Tyree Wilson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the... Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
79 Broncos, come 19, come 19.
At the 36-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
2nd and 2. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Open man right side, Myers. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they able to stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Chop alert! Chop alert! Here we go, set! Hey, check that, street! Riggs!
In motion goes the tight end.
Bronco switch!
And he'll get it here on the end around.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And he'll get up near the 45 spot at the 44.
131 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Nix able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Let's go.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
19 tight. 19 tight. Back 16. 19 light.
Up the middle, it's Williams. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Get hurt. 18 tight end. Get hurt. Hurt. Warriors 70.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Go street. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd down.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Broncos, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.